Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we have another mock driving test. Before we get started, any of you that are learning to drive, please watch the next 30 seconds, a video about the ultimate driving course, something that I recommend for all learner drivers. If you're not a learner driver, then you can skip the next 30 seconds.
Hooray! So this course really filled my knowledge gaps and I became more confident.
38 easy to understand, precise videos covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. These are not just theory based, they are practical videos demonstrating everything from moving off and stopping a vehicle to all of the maneuvers and every other module required. So if you're lacking knowledge, or maybe your instructor has forgotten to cover something, or you're just not grasping a certain topic, then this course has it covered. You can watch the videos before your driving lessons, which means you'll get into the car knowing exactly what to do. This will definitely save you time on your lessons. Okay, so today's learner driver is Standy, and just for those of you who are watching for the first time, the learners that do turn up here, I've never met them before, so I'm meeting Standy for the first time. She's here for me to assess her driving because she has the driving test coming up soon, and she wants to know whether she's ready or not. Yeah. And any of you that are interested in taking part in a mock test, these mock tests are absolutely free. All you have to do is drop a message on Instagram at DJN Driving, and we just choose people randomly. Okay, Standy, so could you tell me a bit about your driving, please?
I've had a few lessons. I just wanted a second opinion to see how my driving is.
Okay.
And that's why I sent you a message to see how well I'm doing. Well, no.
Okay, cool. That's fine. So, is there anything in your driving which you feel you're not 100% on?
I think parking on a straight line, it's not really that good.
You mean the bay parking?
The bay parking, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And roundabouts as well.
Yeah, there's plenty of roundabouts in Wolverhampton, yeah. Okay, so you've watched some of the videos before, yeah?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
So if you do make a mistake, just like in the videos, I won't mention anything during the test, we'll talk about it at the end.
Yeah.
But for those of you who are watching, I will talk about the faults just before they happen. Any serious driving fault will be in red text, any normal driving fault will be in amber text. So, yeah, have you been through the show me, tell me questions with your instructor yet?
Yeah, a few of them, yeah.
Okay, so could you tell me how you would know if there's a problem with your anti-lock braking system?
Sorry, what's the question again?
Could you tell me how you would know if there's a problem with your anti-lock braking system?
I think there'll be a warning sign that will show right there.
Yep.
So you will know.
Good, that'll do. So we're going to start off by following the sat nav. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, whenever you're ready, if you could move off, please.
Yeah, thank you.
You should only have the clutch pedal down when changing gears or stopping. At this left turn, Standy keeps the clutch pedal down. And then after the turn, she brings the clutch pedal up really quick, which almost gave me whiplash. When turning right at this crossroad, she gets a good position and shows good judgment. At this roundabout, we are supposed to be turning right. So Standy should select the right hand lane on approach, but instead is in the left. She does the correct thing by staying in her lane and going the wrong way. This isn't a fault, but as you'll see shortly, it led to a serious fault.
Right on the roundabout, third exit, then sharp left.
After entering the roundabout, Standy does put the clutch down to change gear, but then stays in first gear. Now because she went the wrong way, I asked Andy to do a U-turn at this roundabout. This is where she makes her first serious driving fault. I agree that it's not the easiest roundabout to carry a U-turn at, but she gets her angles totally wrong and gets too close to the curb. I had to help her out, and you'll notice that even I was getting slightly stressed as there were other vehicles waiting.
Okay, we're going to be coming up to a mini roundabout soon, yeah? If you could just turn all the way around, do a U-turn.
Okay.
Okay. Right, 1 second. 1 sec. So you got to lift the front part up. That's it. Steer this way, steer to the left, steer to the left, steer to the left more, steer more. And wait for the people. Okay. Steer all the way to the right now, please. And move very slowly. Steer more. Steer more. Okay. And reverse again. Steer this way, please. Steer this way, steer this way, steer this way. That's fine. And gear 1. And carry on. Okay. And if you could continue following the sat nav now, please.
After 100 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit, then sharp left.
When approaching this roundabout, she forgets to signal left.
First exit, then sharp left.
At this roundabout, Standy is about to go the wrong way, so I direct her so we can stay on the planned route.
Turning left here. Yeah.
Now when joining the carriageway, she checks the right mirror early on, but after that there are no observations. As you'll see, there was some time between that mirror check and actually joining the carriageway. She should have checked again.
After 300 yards, turn right.
She shows good judgment and changes lanes well.
Turn right, then go right on the roundabout.
After moving off here, she gets way too close to the reservation on our left. I had to intervene.
Stay back there. Okay, next step. Stay back there. Okay, next step.
After 100 yards, go right on the roundabout, second exit. Go right on the roundabout, second exit.
At one of the previous roundabouts, Standy forgot to signal left, and I did mark that as just a minor fault because the lane that we were in went left only. This time she forgets to signal again. We are turning right, so I have marked this as a serious driving fault. She's not using the basic mirror signal maneuver routine, and we do talk about this at the end of the test. Using the routine would help her massively.
And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left, please.
When parking up here, she touches the curb. That always hits.
Thank you. And move off when you're ready, please.
When moving off, Stanley carries out good all-round observations, but then should have checked the right blind spot again just before moving off.
Yards, turn left.
Stanley notices the space narrowing because of the parked lorries and slows down well.
Cross the roundabout, second exit.
At this roundabout, the second exit is towards the left, so Stanley should have selected the left lane on approach. Again, she selects the wrong lane and goes the wrong way, which wouldn't have been a driving fault. But she didn't signal right and signals left way too early, which would mislead other vehicles. And now when moving over to the left lane to exit the roundabout, she doesn't check the mirrors.
Okay, at this roundabout, if you could turn right, third exit please.
Now here, Stanley selects first gear and rushes off the clutch, which slows our vehicle down suddenly. There was no need for first gear, and there is a vehicle behind us which we affected, so this is a serious driving fault. This is a spiral marked roundabout and Stanley follows the marking really well. We're supposed to be taking the third exit, but again she passes the exit and goes the wrong way. She did check the mirrors this time, so it's not a fault. At this roundabout, she sticks to her lane well and finally goes the correct way. When moving off here, again Stanley rushes off the clutch pedal and stalls. She sorts it out just in time.
And if you could park up on the left.
When stopping, Stanley isn't too happy with her stopping position, so decides to move off. Her observations when stopping and moving off again weren't the best. I think she realised that. Now I'm going to ask Stanley to do the reverse parallel parking manoeuvre.
Okay, and if you could, using that car, carry out the reverse parallel parking manoeuvre. Yeah, so I'll pull up next to it, then to reverse park, keeping about one car length from the front of our car and the front of that car, when you finish.
She carries out good observations throughout the manoeuvre. She looks all around before reversing, and checks the right blind spot before our vehicle swings out. Now our vehicle ends up on the pavement quite a bit, but Standy doesn't realise until it's too late. In the end, she does want to do it again, but the mistake has already been made, so I ask her just to move off and continue.
Just want to wait for them to go.
It's okay, you know, just drive off for me now, please.
Sorry guys, for some reason my inside camera is switched off at this point, so there is no inside view for the final serious fault.
At the end of the road, if you could take...
This is a steep uphill junction, on which Standy stalls and struggles to move off. I gave her a couple of chances, but then had to help her out as there were vehicles waiting behind.
Okay, right. Get face gear, please. Clutch down. Keep the clutch down. Get the biting point. Yeah, don't bring it too high. Hold it there. Hold it there. Don't bring it any higher. Yeah, press more gas first. There's a car coming. Wait for that. Yeah. Don't bring the clutch any higher, please. Press more gas. Press more gas. Don't bring the clutch higher. Just press the gas. Keep the clutch still. That's it. Good. And carry on. See what you were doing there? Just bringing the clutch up all the way. Yeah, too high. Same again here, don't rush off it, yeah? So even here now, get the biting point for me. That's it, just hold it around that point. Yeah, you can put your foot over the gas now, the car won't roll back. Don't bring the clutch any higher though. There we go. Yeah.
Now I'm going to end the video here, and because there is no inside view, we'll miss out the end of test feedback this week. Like always guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.